Greymouth, where the #1 qualifier for the Lochore Cup will be found from this game. North Otago, at the moment, have their heads in front by 4 points over West Coast. Gee, it's a nice day on the coast, and there's an election coming up, obviously.
Nick Davey, alias Nude, and Alan Monk, Frankenstein. Nick, how have the team prepared this week, and would be nice to keep the hometown advantage intact?
You discussed a few things during the week that we need to work on, and trying to get our attitude right for today. Definitely need to win, hopefully with a bonus point to try and get that first place going into the semi-finals.
Yeah, Alan, last week's game, big improvement needed by the boys, especially around the set pieces.
Yeah, we just lacked a bit of passion heading into last week's game. I don't think we travel well either. We've lost all our home games and lost all our away games and won all our home games. So, yeah, hopefully the boys will pull it out today.
And the attitude right on the team for today would certainly be nice if we could have an upset. I talked to the North Otago boys about an upset, and they assured me there wasn't. So, it would certainly be good if we could pull one off here this afternoon, wouldn't it?
Nick?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we're going out to win, eh? We need to win this one to get our season back on track, going into the semi-finals. We're going to take this competition out.
Well, thanks Nude and Frankenstein, and good luck for the game this afternoon.
Cheers Jimmy. Cheap shit.
Cheers. Thanks, cheap shit. Nude, Frankenstein and Sheep Dip. Thanks, fellas. Big game for the coast. They're going to take this competition out, they say. Well, let's see how they get on, shall we? Otago side, probably the most experienced side in the Heartland Championship, certainly the biggest. There are some monsters in that forward pack, absolute monsters. They don't play the game like they used to, do they?
Those boys all fill up with the old whitebait fritters they probably had for breakfast this morning, Mace.
Is it whitebait season? I think it is.
There's always whitebaits on the coast.
West Coast in the red and the white. Josh Cornish taking it in to the collision after a less than perfect pass came from the scrum.
Yeah, and this is going to be held and scouted rugby from the coast. They are after the win, obviously. They want to score the tries too, and here's the first
one of them. Jimmy Ward goes in for the try after a nice little offload from Marley Tora. And all that came from a bit of a scruffy scrum really from West Coast, but they managed to retain possession and eventually get a little bit of a platform. And from here, well, watch Tora.
Yep, retain, offload, get through those half gaps. I think that's going to be the key to the West Coast performance this afternoon, and that's what we're going to have to watch out a lot of. We look on the Carter's Rule replay, just getting through the North Otago defensive line. Well, they have to push the passes, West Coast. If they want to host a home semi, they need the win, they need the 4 points.
Well, they need 5. Oh no, they'll get there with 4, won't they? Because the who beat who will come into play. Tonga finds support from Hippie.
And saying all of that though, North Otago hasn't been a great season for them. They had high expectations once again of going through all the way in the Meads Cup. They find themselves in the Lochore Cup and they expect to dominate it.
And they're in. They're in our North Otago. Fatai has flanked around the edge and got them on the scoreboard, and that hasn't drawn too much response from the local fans, that's for sure. It was Sefer. I'm sorry, I thought it was Fatai.
No, but shell-shocked actually, North Otago. Hasn't been a great 40 minutes. Maybe the whitebait we were talking about before all got eaten by this team. It's a slow start for them.
I haven't heard your North Otago Supporters Club, I have to say. Now, they're normally very prominent. Well, they're very quiet today. Big drive, of course, for them across the Greymouth. Here come the coast again. Here they go. Mason goes down in the tackle. Blair Murphin there with his pass rolling along the ground.
Blair Murphin.
Yes, Blair for Moore. Blair for Mayor. They're popular here, some of these coasties. Blair Murphin been around for a long, long time. Oh, hello, that's popped up.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that was not part of the plan. Just look at this. When things are going your way, they go your way. But when they're not, well, Jared Cropper gets the chocolates, but really I thought they'd done very well here to clear this in defence, North Otago. Let's have a look on the Carter's Rural replay.
Well, this corner shoe started with that cheeky little kick through, and as you say, when it goes your way, the bounce of the ball, the following up, Cropper finished it in the Carter's Rural replay. But they're putting pressure in and around the ball carrier, West Coast. They really are putting big numbers to the breakdown and big rewards as well.
Well, there they are, big rewards, all right. 24 points to 7 at the break. That's a heck of a lead against the competition leaders, North Otago.
No, you wouldn't
and even the dog can't believe it.
You wouldn't want to be in the North Otago change rooms because Mike Mullins is normally a pretty reserved bloke.
Or we won't be.
But hopefully he's fired up.
Kimura with the kick and the chase, but the kick's gone to hand, and West Coast bring it back, which they've done a lot of today. They've had the ball in hand a lot, and they've made very, very good use of it at West Coast, and North Otago have not been in it. Mayor Murphin takes it ahead.
I want to bang out a cliche here, Mason. I don't use them all the time, but North Otago have to score. Have to score first in this game. If they don't score first, I can see the game and maybe the advantage of a home semi being taken away from them.
Well, it'll need to be a game of two halves for things to go North Otago's way, and they are already in the second half. First points going to North Otago, with the try scooting away, puffing and blowing as he did it, Dan Wainga.
Wainga's been good for them all season, scoring
Yeah,
so many points for them. Good asset to North Otago. Moving down here from Other Union. And this is a turnover ball. Turnover ball, we're talking about West Coast putting so many numbers at the breakdown. One of the negatives of that is when you get turnover balls, you don't have enough people defending.
Yep, cover defence gets lost.
Prime example.
Wainga gets to run 60 metres.
And now he's got to get to the conversion to keep them in the hunt. And they've got to keep on that pressure, North Otago. But look, West Coast are not giving up. Big numbers around the breakdown, big scrum turnover.
Gee, that's great play. That is terrific play. Look out. Rumbling and stumbling goes Gordon Yafeta. Now here's Tora, who's been very, very good. That's a good tackle. But the support comes, and it comes from O'Gorman. Kicks it, chases it, catches it himself, scores the try. Oh, Rowan O'Gorman, it's so easy.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Unbelievable. That's the bonus point too. That's the bonus point.
That's a hooker, making this game look so simple, it's stupid.
Outrageous.
Have a look at the skills this man has.
Outrageous.
Dummy to start with, didn't notice that.
A kick, a chip kick. Maybe it was just a speculator. The good bounce. Woohoo!
And are his teammates happy? Oh boy. Look at them get around. West Coast have tipped up North Otago. There's a man with no clothes on.
Well, we got everything. We got everything.
There's the conversion. It's not going to matter which way it goes. West Coast have got to the top. They're at the top of the Lochore Cup. They will host a semi-final. And they're in the running to host the final as well. What a great day for the men in red and white. They've beaten North Otago by 35 points.
Well, Toyota Grassroots Rugby at its best here at Greymouth Rugby Park this afternoon, with the home side running out the winners, the underdogs this afternoon, by 35 points to 17. They led 24-7 at half time. A good performance in the second half, and Ferg, the West Coast captain, things that you've done on the training pack today really turned out and paid dividends for you.
You know, like we've been waiting for a performance like this today, and you know, like all 15 guys gelled pretty well. And yeah, it was a great team performance.
And 3 quick tries in the first half. The forwards really done their job up front today and gave you an armchair ride, and you could steer the backs around the paddock pretty good there today in the first half.
Yeah, no, definitely. Our forwards recycled ball well, and when we spun it wide, our backs got in some good space. And yeah, those 3 tries in the first half were were a great help.
Oh yeah, boy, that was a good win. That was a terrific win for West Coast. So too was Buller's win.
It's a big blowout in Wanganui, 56-0 over Poverty Bay, and also a very good win for South Canterbury to get them through to the top 4. So confirming that top 4, Mid-Canterbury will host a semi-final, as will Wanganui. Poverty Bay and South Canterbury make up the top 4 in the Meads Cup.
And the Lochore Cup as well, well, that's been equally tight, to be perfectly honest. The top 4 have been sorted out. West Coast are the top qualifiers. They'll host a semi-final, so too will North Otago. King Country and Bulla will be their opposition. Thames Valley, unfortunately, it's not been a great season for them. No wins all year. Now there's the website to go to find out everything you want to know about rugby in New Zealand, including the Heartland Championship, allblacks.com. One thing we haven't got there though is the Husqvarna Try of the Week. And our Try of the Week this week comes from the Wanganui match. Aiseli Tikoi Rotuma